Hi, my name is Kazim. Welcome to my rant. And yes, it's a clickbait. Alright, so the title is I Am Not Depressed. And funny enough, it's not so much of a clickbait, but was like something I had to say to a friend recently when I was having a conversation. So a quick backstory. I have been off I'll put it in air quotes, major social media for almost 2 months now. Probably by the time the episode goes out, it's probably going to be 2 months. And it's not anything crazy, right? I typically go off in December every year, except for 2 years ago. Yeah, but typically I go off every December. But this time around, I just went off earlier than planned, and also I had not even motivated to come back anytime soon. So basically, I was having a conversation with a friend, and he just came up and I was like, oh yeah, I'm not on Instagram at the moment. And she was like, are you depressed? And I'm like, no, I'm not depressed. Because I feel like that's the first thing that comes to everyone's mind, that, okay, why are you going on social media? But for me, as I said, it's something I typically do, so it's not like anything particularly about it. But I've just tried to look around myself every time. So another backstory, I typically go to work quite early in the morning, so by 6:15. I'm typically out of the house by then, and every time I'm going to work, right, I read a book in the train while I go to work. But I always notice that while I'm in the train, sometimes I just look up and I look at everyone around me. Everyone's either on their phones, scrolling to mostly TikTok that I've noticed, or they're sleeping, because it's very early in the morning. And sometimes I also get sleepy sometimes, but I'll just force myself try to read, because I always tell myself, I want to I have books I'm trying to read and I want to finish them in time, or I'm enjoying what I'm doing probably. Sometimes also it's a bit hard not to pick up my phone and try to go to TikTok, but the fact that I don't have it most times is easier. Sometimes I still go to YouTube, but that's totally out of it. But what I'm just trying to say is I just noticed that a lot, and sometimes I get worried also because I work in a school, and man, I'm scared for the next generation. That's all I'm going to say in that part. So back to my rant. Why did I put this out there? And I have been thinking about how we all get probably news, we get informed about certain things. I am probably not even the best person to explain this, because I honestly don't know what happens on social media. Even if I had Instagram today, I had Twitter, I still wouldn't understand what happens on social media, because I don't know, for some weird reason, I just don't understand. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and it was like, oh, Kazim, this thing happened on something Twitter. I think it was Nigerian Twitter. I can't remember the exact thing he used, but something Twitter. I was like, what does that mean exactly? Is it there's a channel on Twitter you guys join, like a Slack channel, and you guys get specific information about that thing? He was trying to explain, but honestly, I didn't understand. But what I'm just trying to say is I'm not depressed. I guess that's what the rant is all about. Yeah, I'm not depressed. Okay, other quick things I should update everyone about that listens to this podcast. I'm assuming some people do listen to it. One, Anfani launched last year. I know I said that on the podcast previously, but I'm so excited because one, we're able to get, I think we're probably up to 200 and something users. Not so many, but progress. And the initial plan for Anfani was to get the basic features out there, like an MVP. And so what we did over the holidays, that's December, while it was eating chicken, we had to go over redesigning what we have for Anfani, and we would be launching that soon, probably a week time. We're currently working on a mobile app. Please look out for that. I would really love to get feedback on that, because I'm trying to think of, while I was working on a mobile app, I've been thinking of how best can I add everything I've learned so far and make the mobile app as fun and nice as to use as possible. But we'll figure that part out. So pretty much we've launched. By the time I listen to the episode, we'll probably be launching the new UI for Anfani. Excited about that. I would want to like give more update on how the company structure has been, what I've learned so far. I think I should just do that actually. So basically, we have I think we have two new staffs joining our team, which I'm excited. We are considering probably letting some people go. We thought about it, but haven't fully decided on that. Try to see if we don't necessarily need more people and find a way to like make operations more lean. Also, one of the biggest learning we have had is managing staffs remotely, especially the fact that they work in Nigeria and we're not paying them the best of salaries or anything, and how to ensure to keep them motivated to continue working and also to even get results from them, because one of the things we struggled with especially is with designers. There's a thing about creative people. I've heard this a lot of times. I have seen it, and it's never ceased to amaze me how the fact that it's like they like people chasing after them. That's the best way to put it. It's frustrating, but we're trying to work on that part, that culture part. Like that's one of the things we discussed, my co-founders and I. So how do we imbibe a certain culture, and what is that actual culture? I know it's like we're almost in our third year of running the company. We're trying to think of culture now. Yeah. As I said, the whole company itself has started in a very unusual manner. So we are trying to figure things out in an unusual manner also. So yeah, we're trying to work on culture, trying to create better structure in the company. So in the sense that everyone has a clear, defined role. That's one of the things we did to the end of last year, because David is more focused on the CEO part of things. For the life of me, I don't like that part. I don't want to talk to clients about paying money. I don't want to do those boring conversations. But yeah. So David handles that. I handle the development side of things. Shubi has been, in fact, in the past 2 weeks, it's just been amazing with certain things. So he's also been assisting a lot, and we've had like fantastic team members. I don't know if they'll listen to this. I'll just give the shout outs, like really, like so. One of the team member I would want to shout out to is Wanda. So she's our PM, and man, sometimes I feel like she owns the company that we the co-founders, because like especially how do I put it? I think my personality. Backstory. I was having a conversation with someone recently, and I was like, I want my wife to be somewhat stern or strict, to put it in a better way. And that's because I feel like I can be too nice sometimes. Like, I know people say, oh yeah, you have to be strict. Like, I find it hard. Like, I don't know how to explain. But sometimes I'm actually like strict with certain people, and I'm thinking maybe it's just the way I perceive people, and I probably have to like think of a more efficient way around it. This is a conversation I'll have to have with my mentor. But yeah, like, how do I get strict on getting people to do things? Because now back to Wanda, there are times when I'm like, I'll go to David's DM and I'll para David or para for him. Whoever is listening to you understand. But I'll para David that, oh, why hasn't this person done this, blah blah. Or I wonder almost like be on that call, because typically on call we just add Wanda to the call and we just go for like hours. And I would, when it's now time to have that conversation with the whole team or with the certain people that I'm supposed to para, I'll just be so nice. I'll be hello, blah blah. Instead, Wanda will be like, guys, bro, she's the one that takes off the whole stuff. Even if when I don't say anything, sometimes when I'm just like frustrated, because I feel like it gets to me easily, because there's a way I see work, and it has always just been like my mantra. Anything we're doing is we're doing well. Like, it might sound cliche, but I just feel like it's the best truth you can tell anyone. In the sense that, think about it this way. It's not even about the question of if it's your own company. It's your image. So if people know you for something, it might sound like pride or something, but I don't think I have had a boss that has not want to work with me again, or that has not loved working with me. It's like, I don't think I've had that boss. And that's just because of one thing. Whenever I choose to do something for someone, I just put my all in it, right? And sometimes I feel like my team members are not doing the same thing. Although, on a side note, there was a phrase that David's, I think his mom or dad told him, and he said that, and I also took that to mind, which is, it's not your vision. I'm sorry, it's not their vision, it's your vision. So you still have to take it up than they do. So it's not exactly the way it's phrased, but that's what I could take from it. So basically, what it means is that it's my company, it's not their company, so they would still not be as motivated to do the work as I would be. But still, like, I just try to think about it also. Like, I worked in places that I don't even have any stake, like places that the next day I just pick up my bag and I'm gone, right? And I knew that from when I even got the job in the first place, but I still gave it my all. So why can't people think in that manner? Honestly, if you have answers to some of this, my rant, please, my DM is always open as usual. Yeah, that's like me shouting out to Rwanda. She has been doing a fantastic job. Same thing with my social media guys, Ketura, Deborah. Wow. I don't have social media socials, so I can't even tell, but I know because we see results and reports and stuff. And yeah, David has been fantastic. Shubi, thank you so much. Now it feels like I'm just doing shout out for this. Also, I, by the time this episode goes out, I should, okay, so technically I'm done with school at the moment. So I've submitted my project. I have my presentation soon, like next week. I don't know whenever you're listening to this, but yeah, next week. So yeah, I'm done with school by God's grace, and now it's time to focus on life in a foreign land, right? And figure out what's the next here specifically. So still trying to figure that out while running a business, while having a job physically, as the usual, like doing 3 things every time and having God's grace radiate all around me. So that's my rant. I'm not depressed. I'm having as much fun as possible building Anfani. I can't wait to share with you guys what we have planned for the year. Like, we actually have some cool things planned, like really cool things. I'm actually proud to say that cool things. Like, it's funny, right? Initially, when I started building Anfani, yeah, I was excited. I was excited to work on something new, but at the same time, I wasn't like crazy excited that, oh, these are the possibilities. But like, we have some features planned and some additions to what we want to build. So I'm actually looking forward to like the cool things we'll do, those things. And yeah, pretty much. Thank you for listening to my rants. Have a great day, week, morning, evening, noon, month, year. Yeah, that's true. Happy New Year. I don't think I've said this. This is probably the first episode this year. So happy New Year. Yeah, bye. See you when next I decide to compile 3 months into 30 minutes again. Yeah, bye.